I gave you all the love I got. I gave you. Hey, I came on and Sade came on with me. That's what came on as soon as I pushed go live. I said, she ain't lying. She must have been on YouTube. It ain't no ordinary love, is it? I told y'all, when I watch something, I got to watch it again because I might have missed something laughing. I might have missed something walking out the room. I just got to keep watching it over and over sometimes. Don't judge me. If you couldn't do it, that's you. That's what I'm talking about, me. Let me see who up in here so I can say good morning. I just get on talking. I'm trying to say no ordinary love. Let me say hey to my people. Let me say good morning. Wait, yeah, good morning is still early. I've been up so early. I've been going to bed real early. So because I've been going to bed real early, I wake up super early. And so my day is starting super early. So by this time, I'm like, wait, is it 2, 3? Is it 3 yet? It's like, no, it's 10 a.m. Good morning, Emmalou. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Bossy. Good morning, sis. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning? How's it going? What you got planned for the day? How you feeling? How you feeling? Gotta send some love, so you gotta send some. What is it you need today, sis? Some love, some prayers, some good vibes. Y'all, I'm eating noodles. And they double hot. They piping hot and they're spicy hot. So it's a double hot with them. What you saying, Emmalou? Okay. That's okay. Take care of your business. That's why I tell you one thing is yes, who wouldn't love everybody to be right there at that moment? But there's a replay. There is a replay. Right now, one thing I know is I'll never forget that all of us are human and have things to do, are going through things. So we might be a little busy, we might be in and out. The fact you're in right now when you're booked and busy says a lot. Love says, but definitely understood. Definitely understood. And it's early, so people are working. I know it's a whole bunch of going on. But y'all know I had to stop in. I got an appointment at 2, so I figured might as well go early. So that just in case after my appointment I want to go to sleep or whatever I didn't miss doing my live. And I wasn't let me get to it. I was like, let me just get to it. Let me say good morning. Let me see how you're doing. How are you doing? It's hot outside today, but of course in here it's cool because I got the AC on. So that's always that's either gonna cause a sinus flare up just from changing temperatures, outside, inside. Get on the bus, walk outside, it's piping hot. Get on the bus, it's cold. Go outside, it's piping hot. Go inside the doctor's office, it's freezing cold. Go outside, it'll flare my sinuses up. But it's a beautiful day. Other than that, like I said, I was thinking yesterday after I did my live, and I just went and I was watching like Big People, Big World, um, Platteville. I was watching, those were the things I was watching yesterday. So I was watching regular television, but then right before I went to sleep, I started thinking about YouTube and how on YouTube people will literally say like, don't choose. You can't make me choose. If you want me to leave, it's because you're making me choose. Don't choose. I won't choose. Don't make me choose. Don't. But when you think about half of like the breakups on YouTube, the Sweet Valley High breakups all over YouTube in the Twilight Zone. Usually when you hear what happens, it started with how dare you be cool with such and such. He was like, wait, what? Wait. All your loyalty went out the window the moment they spoke to or was nice to, or came up on a panel and ended up on the same place with a person. That's called choosing. Like, sometimes the kids, the young generation, will say a word and you'll be like, wait, what you mean by that? And they'll be like, oh, that mean this. You'll be like, no, it doesn't. That's not what it means because you say it does. But I was like, wait a minute. When you think about half the breakups, they come from a choice. I can't believe this person is around you. I can't believe you forgave them. I can't believe you're talking to them. I can't believe you're still around them. I can't believe. It's called choosing. Have the people around here say, oh, stop listening to what people say and believe what you see, and stop listening to what people say. And they be the main people telling you what somebody said. They'll be the main people up on a panel like, hey, I'm not even trying to throw no such and such under the bus, but such and such done told me such and such. Sound like you listening to people and not just listening. Because it's one thing to listen to people. You're listening and believing. You're listening and believing. But you want me to not be like that, and that's who you are. That don't mean that's who I am. Like I told you, you cannot rub, shit on bread and tell me it's Nutella. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Kind of smells like shit, but I guess it's Nutella. No, I'm not that person. I'm not. So I just started thinking about some of the stuff that we gonna bang about on here. And you'd be like, wait, how about when people just stop doing it themselves? That's the only person you can control. Then you really wouldn't even mess with people who did it. But yet have your circle. As soon as people fall out on here, be like, oh, you think they innocent? Were they doing this? Well, why was you hanging with them if it was so bad? Why was they your ace coon boom if they do all this? And you knew it because you telling me later. And then y'all, for real, how so many people be giving out public information on here? Like, you really not being Inspector Gadget, or you really not being, like you really dug in and found some information. You gonna help open this cold case. If you sending people stuff that was public like this, I'm talking now public, you take clips of it and send it to somebody. Did you really investigate? Or let me guess, the clips you sending are the be all end all to the whole situation. It will explain everything. It will tell you everything. Like I said, I'm watching in a game where half the people act like they don't even know who the people they with are. Wait, well, I don't know nothing about when they did that. I never heard that before. I didn't know they had gotten to it with each other once upon a time. Then how the hell is you a cheerleader? And that's like cheerleading coming in and you cheering for the Bulls, and they like, no. You're a cheerleader for the Nuggets. Say, oh, I just thought I was cheerleading. I thought I get to pick a team and just say their name. That's how it be. You be like, what kind of cheerleading is this? What you mean you don't know? You're supposed to know. And people be turning on each other like light switches. I mean, you be like, dang. Hey, Tammy, hey, sis. Right. That's how I be like, wait, this was never a friendship. If as soon as we fall out with each other, I'm looking to tear you down. That wasn't a friendship. That was called me getting some evidence. It was like I was a federal agent. I was Donnie Brasco. I was trying to get in. And if that's what you are, say you are. But don't use words that aren't what you really being. Oh, I was being a friend, but me and Emma Lou just fell out. And we didn't even fall out over nothing big that happened with us. Somebody told me that she had said some stuff 6 months ago about me. And they've known the whole 6 months. But they thought I should know today because it was the 20th. So they let me know. And now me and Emma Lou ain't good no more. And all we doing is bashing each other with everything we went through in that 6 months of our relationship. Come on now, then it was never no friendship. I'd rather you just say, hey, when you talk to me, say, hey, I was just hoping you say something that I could turn on you about. Because then at least I know where we stand. You know what I mean? I know where we stand. Like I said, we grown. Why am I building them kind of friendships? Why are you hanging with that many people that you got screenshots of their conversations in your phone? Them ain't your friends. I heard of keeping your enemies close, but damn, are you married to them? Are they living inside of you? Because some of y'all closer to your enemy than your spouse, closer to your enemy than your kids. Know more about your enemy than yourself. Because if you knew yourself, you know if I keep letting this go, I'm liable to do some old Andrew Cunanan. Like I'm liable to lose it. I'm liable to lose it. Thank God I got these 8 million screenshots, so hopefully somebody will understand. No, thank you. I don't want no parts of that equation. I don't. Nobody on here perfect. Nobody on here is saint. Nobody in here is uh nobody on here doesn't have a past. Everybody got a past. And some things that you may think are the most shameful things you did, is people be like, who cares? I don't care. And it's some people like, oh, I just wanted to know something bad about you. Because I done put you on such a pedestal that I decided I need to hear something bad about you so I could call you human. People always got a reason. I always got a reason. I didn't trust you because you reminded me of this girl who once betrayed me back in the day when I was in high school. Well, I'm not her. I'm not her. And how did I remind you? Was I doing what she was doing? You look like her. I look like her. Now I got to pay the cost. Oh, I'm not being a good friend because the last person I was a friend to, they treated me like shit. Then you shouldn't try to be any kind of friend. Because now you finna treat everybody like shit. And it's going to be justified by this one person who treated you like shit. But what if they go tell us that somebody treated them like shit and that's why they treated you like shit? Will it be okay? Would it be okay? Because it's okay for you. It's okay for you. Stop downing people about money. Anytime I hear anybody bragging about money, I think about, people who buy people. They try to buy them, but they just can't seem to find a price tag. And I just think that's got to be sad. That's got to be sad. I'd rather buy myself. I'd rather go out and treat myself. I'd rather go out and splurge on myself, jag on myself. You know what I mean? Like, for real, before I'm walking around trying to buy some friendships from people that don't even like me. Because people who like me and say, put that up, I got it this time. You got it last time. Don't even worry about it. People who care be saying, hey, do you feel like every time you got to come out and do this might be your love language, but mine is also showing love too. You know what I mean? But damn, slow it down. Slow it down. And I don't want nobody blood money. I don't want no money that comes with some old tainted ass curse on it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm telling her something. Nobody is perfect. You show me somebody you think is perfect, and you're gonna show me someone who they got what they wanted to get out to the world, I guess, by getting you to see it that way, by thinking they perfect. Because that's an image they trying to portray. Because even somebody you think is perfect, no, it ain't perfect. Know that even when they giving everything they can, sometimes they mess up. Sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes it is their fault. Sometimes it's the cards life dealt. So nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nothing. You waiting for the perfect man, you're gonna be single forever. You can wait for the perfect fit. The perfect fit with you, the perfect, you know what I mean? That's it. But the perfect mate, dudes, y'all looking for the perfect woman? She don't exist. She don't. She don't. That's nothing against you, fellas. That's right. Is it Lessa? Hey, Lessa. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? But yet, no one is perfect. And that's what's wrong. People want people to get on here and be perfect while they be in a hot mess. They want to sit and tell you about how people get it together. And if they just do this and they just do that. Man, why don't you look in that mirror and fix you? Fix you. What about you? What about you? Because I'm telling you, if most people do that, they be finding themselves booked and busy. Because there's always something to fix about you, to work on you about. You know what I mean? Oh, but people so superficial. When you say work on you, all people think is cosmetic. All people think of is your weight, your waistline, your boobs. That's what they thinking about. How much real hair you got? So then those people should know that it's time to fix that part of you that's so shallow. That part of you that is so superficial that it can only see the out so much that it can't see nothing else. So you tell me how beautiful they are, how G'd up they saying, and I'm telling you that these people are out destroying spirits, destroying people, crushing dreams, and you can't even see it because they so beautiful. I can say, oh, they beautiful, but man, they evil than a mofo. Man, they beautiful, but dang, I just wish the inside was as pretty because they outside is treacherous. We like, dang. Half us running out the room crying when you enter. Like, that's supposed to make you feel good. Only way that make me feel good is if them heifers ran up in the room thinking I was gonna run out the room crying. Then I'm laughing all the way till they out my vision. I mean, they running like they on Maury Povich as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, to see any other, please, for what? For what? What? What you took me down and I'm going down with you. Nah, that's where you at. That's where you and your words at. This isn't my life. It's what you think. That's what you think. It don't make it so. And that's what you have to realize. And then self-love, that's what you have to realize. You have to realize that the reason the power came in something someone says bad about you is because there's a part of you that's either heard it so much or feel that way about yourself. You got to take that out of you and say, that's not true. I'm not a loser. I'm not ugly, whatever it is. And anybody laughing at that is a fool because it's people that you may think are beautiful who have to look in the mirror and say, I am not ugly. I am enough. So that's what I've learned. Because otherwise you'll never be happy because somebody always gonna have a judgment. Somebody always gonna have something to say. Somebody always gonna, because it puts them up. Putting you down lifts them up, I guess. I don't know. I don't know because I don't move like that. So even when I get in Twilight Zone, I'm like, wait a minute, I can't move like that. I can't think like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lisa. Okay. I like that, a different spelling. I like that, though. Yeah, stay safe, Emma. But yeah, like I said, so one of the things I see on here, I'm like, well, once again, it's just parts of human nature. You're going to see that here. You're going to see it in the real world. But all those people who grown and real grown, remember when you think back and you're always saying, like, man, if I could do high school over. It's high school. Here go your second chance. Here go your second chance. What you gonna be? What you gonna be? And to all those people who bullied, But you show them your confidence. Show them that. Show them that your decisions aren't based off what they want in life. That's called their decisions. And people can stop saying, I don't want you to choose, but giving me a choice. It's like giving me an ultimatum. I don't take well to them. I just don't. I don't. Like it's something you just don't do to people. You better or would you don't be around Susan, or if I don't like Susan, I shouldn't be around Susan. That's it. That's it. And trust. If what she did to me is what she gonna do to everybody, it'll show. I don't need to say nothing. Watch the show. Watch the show, because she gonna show who she is. Of course, my Susan would never do that, but I saw her name and I said Susan. I don't think none of y'all ever do that. We're speaking hypothetically. But yeah, Danita, please. So like I said, I don't ever want to seem like I'm judging, but it's just gonna even come a point with that. I'm gonna have to stop giving that disclaimer. I said it, I ain't trying. I'm not judging you because you can't judge me. You could, but it would hold no power with me. So as far as I'm concerned, my judgments on somebody show no power on them, so there's no point in me having them. It's not doing nothing for you or me. So me sitting around and I'm a nothing. Now I'm no fool. You think I'm not obvious to what it is or what you are? Yeah. But when you really don't care, you just don't care. You don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care. You think you so up. Just anybody. Because sometimes I be thinking that people think they so up. Somebody needs to remind them. Trust me. They remind me every day that they trying to figure out if they up. Because they in the middle of the floor break dancing to a love song. I can't help but get they seeking attention, but it's not the attention they want. Because now they on World Star looking a fool. Now everybody in the party talking and laughing at them. But all they was trying to get was some attention. All they wanted to do was fit in. Why don't you try being yourself? Mm-hmm. I love anybody can be their son. I could be in a room and somebody could think, boy, that's the biggest loser geek over there ever. And look at them, they all into that. And nobody doing that but them. And I'm thinking, wow. We gonna see what they over here talking about, because they standing out in a good way. Because where most people would probably just go ahead and do whatever it was everybody else was doing, they wouldn't do what they believe in. So once I see that, I'm like, oh shoot, look at this individual, because that's what we are. I'm a whole twin and I'm an individual. So that's how I treat everybody. You your own person. I hope to hell you're not somebody puppet. Because if you are, then introduce yourself as them. Don't even say your name. Because I know you speaking, thinking, and talking for them. So I'll just say their name. We'll call you them. Other than that, I'm like, no, we free thinkers around here. Hello. Yasmin. I'm not gonna mess up the front part. Is it Hasni? Well, welcome. Hello, good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? But that's one of the things that I've learned in just growing. When you think low of yourself, you definitely think low of everybody else. If they even do anything that remind you of something, you quick to put them in that category because of how you're thinking. And when you think highly of yourself, then you think, I'm not so much better than somebody that they can't be thinking the same way or thinking, differently and moving differently. So that's how I try to treat people till they show me something different. And I never ignore my spidey senses. When my spidey senses tell me to beware, watch out and just sit back. See, before I would have tried to check a mofo. But now I just like, no, sit back. Sit back. They don't check themselves. And as long as they don't get out their body, I'm going to stay mad. That's it. But before I must let them know. Let them know I ain't no sucker. Let them know I seen them. You trash. You gonna get into it? Nope, 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 nope. Cause see, I might stoop to your level, and people might be comparing us one day. I'm cut from a different cloth. We'll never be compared. The only thing we'll ever have in common is we both have vaginas. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like we won't have anything else in common. We won't. We won't. We won't think alike. We won't move alike. We won't get the same response from people. We won't know. That's how I honestly be thinking about people. I don't sit around and tell you somebody, oh, I'm so over them. I'm not thinking about them. Well, hold on, y'all. Let me talk about them all the time. Every time I give an example of anybody, they could be doing anything. They could have stole from a store. They could have lied. They could have faked the price. They could have whatever. But I'm gonna throw it back to this person. That's the only person I'm gonna talk about. Then that person definitely lives rent free in your head. And the reason you know they living rent free in your head is because they ain't even paying you attention in you talking about. They not paying you no attention. They're not thinking about you. You done said 80 things about them. They said too. I can't let nobody live rent free in my head. I can't let nobody be all day my only conversation. Every time I get it don't even gotta be somebody on here. You could be doing this in your regular life. Every time you talking to somebody, you bringing up the same person. Stop giving them that value over. You find out what it is they took from you and get it back or replace it. You have to. I'm not saying that like it's easy. I'm saying that like it's a must for you. Because until you do, I promise you, it's gonna get to a point where people are gonna be like, it's you, not them. They're not even gonna see that these people have terrorized you. They're not gonna see that because most people come at the end of the story. So they have no idea what the beginning was. They don't know what happened with y'all in the beginning. They think y'all on the same stupid petty shit, stupid shit. They think y'all on the same bullshit. And you be like, no, this mom shit my house. Remember that and Can't Buy Me Love. Shit my house. Say, how you gonna shit your best friend house to be cool? Come on, y'all. Do we gotta put on Disney movies and stuff to be like, come on, some of this stuff they're going on YouTube. It's like we done already seen this in movies and it was in books and it was in after school specials. Like you treating people that really care about you like dirt. To be around people who gonna treat you like the dirt, worse than the dirt you treated the people who cared about you because they don't care about you. They don't even care about you. They don't give a damn about you. Come on, he be around here. Like when I'm telling y'all, I'm building a sisterhood. I mean that. I mean that. Do you think that mean that if somebody comes to me and say, I don't want to build a sister with you, and if you, I'm forcing them, I'm pulling them, you gotta build a sister, you gotta. No, I'm letting you know it's one here. And when you want to join it, you can. And if you don't have to. You don't. There's no forces nowhere around y'all. And in that sisterhood, I can't bring your part. You bring your part to the table. But you're part of the sisterhood. Because, here, here. Sit. Thank you. They're not thinking about you. Let's mute the thing. It's that time people leaving. So you got to let them know. So in case you didn't know I was here, I'm here. I'm here. I bark. And my name is Nina. My name is Nina. I was born in Minnesota. Hush, Baba. Hush. People can walk down the hallway, they can laugh. You know what? And they can talk, and they can make noise, and they can bring a cart, they can drag a bag, they can sing if they want to. You don't know in the hallway, sir. You don't. And everybody don't care to know you here. All right? Just to let you know. It's hot out here for up here. But yeah, no, I'm just not that person. I like to believe that people are individual. Like I said, even when it comes to here, I like to believe anyone who comes in here because they wanted to. Because they wanted to. Because here's one thing I know about even when you do something wrong, you don't do it. Uh, there's a part of you that wanted to do it. You wasn't, nobody held you. Oh, they held you at, you know what I mean? Forcing you. No, you did it because you wanted to. Whatever that reason, now the question is, what was it you wanted to get out of it? What was it you were trying to gain by doing it? That'd be the question, but it won't be because somebody forced you. Oh, they made me do it. They made me push the two buttons, one on the side of my phone, on each side of my phone, to screenshot it. They made me record that video and then send them clips. They made me sit on the phone and talk shit about somebody who I don't even know. How'd they make you do this? Well, they had said they was gonna turn on me. Sounds like they did anyway. sounds like they did anyway. You know why? Because anybody that'll make you do something knows one day somebody will make you do it on them. Ain't nobody stupid. You think I'm dumb enough to know if I can make you do something? If I could, Susan, go watch those videos. Tell me if anyone says my name or any name that starts with a D. Any name that starts with a D. And if anyone in that chat throws up a laughing emoji, please screenshot it. Now, if I tell Susan that, Susan's whole response should be, why don't you go do that yourself? I promise you that'd be. Because something got to be wrong with me. But the question would be, what's wrong with you if you do it? Because ain't nobody saying me, I'm not your flunky. What you telling me? Go? It's like that episode of Dave Chappelle when he was pretending to be Puffy on Making the Band. And he was like, go give me some Cambodian milk from a goat in Cambodia. Come on, y'all. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't got no flunkies around here. To me, I'm only amongst lioness, queens. You get what I'm saying? Real royalty, real bosses. I'm not around those who, like to go dance in the mud and tell me how clean they are. You know what I mean? Still got dirt on the bottom of your feet and you trying to tell me how clean you are. Those who got to put down another woman to put themselves up. When really they should understand that anywhere she at, you could be. And if you really think her choice was to be down there, then it's definitely somewhere you could end up because you don't even seem to see it's not that simple. To sit around and think that men gonna keep disrespecting women, but you gonna be the queen in their eyes. You fooling yourself. You fooling yourself, and that's why as these generations get young, they losing the respect of the queen. Because somewhere they thought the only queen you gonna see is the one in your home, but what if she don't have a crown on because nobody taught her? You'd have to look to the other queens because that's what's gonna give her strength. The queens that been through what she been through, what been through worse. That's what's gonna be her strength. So sorry if I want a sister. Like I said, I ain't trying to kumbaya with nobody. I ain't trying to kiss nobody ass. I'm not trying to suck up the this. I'm not trying to steal a stub. I'm not. If that was it, I tell you, I'd be on here like, hey, I come gangster and subs. I come do your shit. Come do your shit. And it's like a slave ship. I just come in, buying them out. Give it to me, give it to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. I told y'all I'd sit with 9 subscribers if that's where I was meant to be. I would. Because I know that it was something I needed to do to make it grow. And nobody can give me that. Even if they went and told, if every content creator I knew went and told everybody they knew, oh, go subscribe to Danny. Now, first of all, some might just do it at that moment for you. But what's going to keep them is going to have to be you. What's going to make them listen? It'll have to be you. What's going to keep them entertained? It'll have to be you. What's going to make them come back? It's going to have to be you. So even when people jump up with they beat their chest like King Kong, man, I'm the one got you them subs. How did you help me keep them? Or let me guess, you got your hand shoved up these puppets' asses. So not only do you make them push subscribe, because I don't know, is it me or when any of you guys went to subscribe to somebody, you did it yourself? It was your finger that did it. I don't know. Or did somebody come over? Did one of these creators come over and push the button for you? But they damn sure can't unsubscribe nobody. I got to make that same decision, just like I made the decision to come. Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes it sounds like people got too much power. They running subs around here. You know, they own the subs. You tell them where to go. You tell them what to do. You tell them who to watch. You tell them when to comment. Don't ever be afraid to comment in here. Don't ever be afraid to come in here and say hello. Don't ever be in here worried about who's going to be screenshotting you up in here. Show them who you really are. That you just come in places to support. To communicate. It's all a networking system, even for subscribers, because you could be networking with somebody who might be going through something you're going through, who understand and give you someone to talk to that can relate. So it's all a form of a networking. What kind of network you doing? You networking the whole team of people be on some bullshit? You networking the whole messy crew? You networking knee deep in the bullshit? I mean, you got to ask yourself, what is it you networking? What is it you trying to accomplish? Get? What avenues are you trying to go down? So yeah, I like to see people do what they want to do. And every good girl got a little bad in her, so. So, I mean, hey, I don't judge. I don't judge my sisters. I don't. I've been judged enough in life. I'm like, shit, I'm good on the judgment. To this point, I'm deaf to judgment. Soon as you start judging, I just look at you and feel sorry for you. I feel sorry that you woke up this morning and wondered how you could break me down, but not wondered how you could build you up. I feel sorry that you thought that the more you annihilate, other people, it made you better. Okay. Okay. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. And I feel sorry for any man that'll sit by a woman who is that much beating down everybody. Because either he's paying her no attention or he doesn't care about her own growth. Because he got to know that ain't going to build her up. And matter of fact, that might jeopardize her for running into the right chick who hurts her. And would you want to see a woman hurt? So, better get it on your sister. I ain't gotta be perfect to know that. I ain't gotta be perfect to know I don't want to be around no man that'll watch me destroy myself. And call that the man who enters my body, the man who lives in my heart, the man who runs through my mind all day. You must be crazy. Because no man should want me if I sit and let him destroy. It's like, he out there hitting licks. He out there, getting into people taking lives. And I'm just like, yeah, gangster. He a booger. Well, I'm going to need him to come back at home and protect his castle. And he protects that by giving us the longevity of him. And not risking him for us. Not risking himself anymore. Because it's people that depend and need him. And it's no way to protect him when he's gone. So that don't make me not understand when I was like that or in that. It's make me understand when maybe we can be a better voice to save somebody. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I do think about it. I think about people when they be jumping. I got a man. You got a what? That's what I be thinking. You got a man. Oh, you got a what? And he don't sit next to you and say, Bonnie, boo boo. Why is you sitting there screaming at that computer just about every day? Boo boo. What's going on? What's going on? I heard you talking about lawyers. I heard you talking about the feds. And let me guess, he says, what? You in there getting into it with a bunch of chicks on the internet? And they said what? And they don't like who? And they don't support what? Oh, honey, keep going. You keep fighting those dusty bitches and and he just a flunky too. He just tell you what you want him to. Because a real man will tell you one, you better than that. Why you stooping to their level? Why you letting them see you sweat? All money ain't good money, baby. So if you're on here saying I don't even do it for the chick, so you belittle yourself for free? What is the purpose of the cry for help? Because if it is here, let's help. Let's help. We want to help. I want to help you. Shit. What is it? The cry for? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. And them same people, like I said, will be dissing you about something. You be like, hey, I can get a place. You ain't never gonna be able to shake that you's a bitch. You gonna never be able to shake you a liar. Because even when you start telling the truth, here's the bad part when you lie so much. Don't nobody believe you. You be telling the honest to God truth. Girl Scout honor. Don't nobody buy it. Nobody's buying it. Because you lie too much. And that's man or woman. That's man or woman. Yeah, I just started thinking earlier. I said, wait a minute. What are some of the things that go on here that people be swearing up and down they not a part of? Like I said, just think about it. Go check who got mad at who. Whoever it is. In any second. Who got mad at who. And then because they got cool, but now them people cool. Oh, that happens everywhere. Everywhere. I fall out with Emma Lou because Emma Lou got cool with Susan and I can't stand Susan. Now me and Susan and Emma Lou cool. Hold on, we about to turn on Emma Lou. Now me and Susan against Emma Lou. Now remember, originally it was me and Emma Lou against Susan. You'd be like Twilight Zone. Get in it. Get it. And then me and that person gonna sit with each other and tell you about how we not gonna allow you to do to Susan what we was doing to Susan before. Because I was just doing it to Susan. Matter of fact, my video's still up. It's still there. And if I fall out with Susan tomorrow, I'm going to put it back up. I might throw it on my computer. What the hell? So I saw, I was like, oh, how did that go? So on here. Then they said, don't choose. Everybody got to make a choice. I'm confused. It's just so confusing. It's so confusing. Don't y'all get in that Twilight Zone. Be free. Everybody. Go wherever the hell you want. Watch who you want, support who you want. Make sure you hit them like buttons on whoever you go in. Even when you go in there hate watching, go on, hit a button. You in there. It can keep your attention long enough for you to watch it. And some of y'all, I only watched the part when they said this. How did you get there? How did you know to get there? Did you just happen to walk in right then when they said it? And then as soon as they stopped saying it, you came off of it for good? You're lying. You watched every minute of it. You watched the intro. You danced to it and shit. You know, you singing it. You singing the intro. Then he came on. He's like, I can't stand this motherfucker. But people at your house think you like that person because they always hear you watching them. Is somebody on YouTube hating on somebody and your family think you like them because they don't realize that you watching the screenshot and record. So they think you like them. And then one day you'll be saying, I can't stand. And they're like, but you be watching them every day. You were just watching them 4 minutes ago. What you gonna tell them? I be watching them so I can find out when they talking about my other creator I like. Because they should take your phone and throw it. I'd throw it out the window. I'd kick your computer down the stairs. I swear I'd do a Daniel-san like he did with that ice. I'd break your whole laptop. Break the whole motherboard. Where Bella at? Tell me how you break the mob. Break your whole motherboard. You ever told me you watching somebody else for somebody else? Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Because I'm asking, do you wipe their ass too? Do you burp when they get full? Do you? Do you? I'll be damned. I got eye issues. I'm jealous. Is somebody getting somebody to use their eyes for them? How do you sign up to that type of person? Can I get an eye person that just run around and use their eyes for me? Because I'm needing to run some errands too. Since people do that for people. Since people watch for people. Since people speak for people. You know. That's all you see around here. I ain't gang. Here go my gang. Wait a minute. I thought we wasn't gang. Is we gang? Is we ain't gang? Huh? That's cry. It's cry to me, man. Look, to my mic. Nah, it's cry. Hey, sweet potato. Good morning. What's the weather everywhere, y'all? Is it real hot? Susan, I already know it's probably 8 million degrees. Where you at? Oh. I kid you not, it was hot yesterday, and all I did to make myself not be so annoyed about how hot it was think about how hot it was where you were. That's how I made it through the heat. Was I said, well, at least, this ain't 112. This ain't 112. And I made it. I made it straight through. That's how they look at me when I'm telling y'all I be on the bus stop just a cracking up. And what is she watching? What could she possibly watching? They think I'm watching the whole comedy. Say, look at that new David Chappelle. I'll be like, nah, it's you too. It's you too. Oh, the comedians like, no, not at all. No, not at all. But when I tell you they on here making a whole buffoon's ass of themselves. I couldn't make it up. I couldn't write it myself. Sorry. I was saying, wait a minute. But yeah, that heat. So we've been going up in the weather. It was like 83 Monday. Sunday it was like 83. But it was raining. So it kind of was just really humid. It just seemed, ugh. But it let you know what we were about to creep into. And then Monday, it was maybe a little bit warmer than that. It was a little bit warmer than that, but it had that kind of gray cloud looking on it too, so it was kind of muggy. But then yesterday, it was like, this is what we've been planning for. Here comes that heat you thought you were feeling. Thing. Ugh. Yeah. I don't like muggy weather though. I don't. It messes with my sinuses so bad. And by my sinuses, I could probably take the sinus pressure part of it. It's just annoying on my eyes, so it just makes it a. But one of the things I want to do when I go to the doctor is on this eye, on my left eye. The last time I went, there's a cyst on my eyelid, so I need to talk about when we talk about removing it. That's why I'm like, I got these bad eyes, but I'm blessed for everything I can see. And I'm blessed that when they got weak, it made me listen. It made me listen because I learned that I was missing a lot not listening. You know what I mean? I was almost moving backwards. Is that bossy I see back in the building? Hot and humid. Ugh. It's like give me one or the other. Like I don't. Well, don't give me humid. Ugh. When that humidity up, I'm like, oh no, I don't even want to be outside to tell you the truth. Ugh. It changes things. It really does. Like I said, bosses and stuff, but that's what people are gonna do when people stand together. They stand together. You ain't gonna walk in the room, be talking about somebody, and somebody stand with them or love them. Let's just say, let's take stand out of it. You know what I mean? Because when I think of a stand, I think of somebody like the song Eminem had "Stand." You know what I mean? Like they obsessed with somebody. So let's take stand out of it. Let's say if you love somebody, you got respect for somebody. You gonna let somebody disrespect them? Does that mean I'm swinging on everybody? No, I'm shutting it down ASAP. Like, oh, I know you're not talking about Susan Dawson. You know what I mean? Just shut it down. Because I'd be less of a friend if I was sitting there like this. Mm-hmm. Then she did what? Hold on. Hold on. You texting her? No, I'm putting this in my notes. You know what's worse when you find out something is finding out that the people that cared about you knew already. That hurts worse. That hurts worse. It hurts worse than any of the other people who you didn't give a damn about who knew. You don't care about them. You care less what they know. But then people that knew you, knew what this would do to you, knew how this would make you feel. They were just sitting on it for a while. What were they waiting for? To watch you fall? To see you hurt? I mean, that's why I started asking myself, like, man, what were you waiting for? Like, did you just want to see if I self destruct? Then you wait, be my cheerleader with me? We group do this together. Mm, maybe that's how I think. I don't know. Mm. But y'all got that dry heat. Ugh. So to me, it's always like, ugh. It's just always, ugh. Well, yeah. Yeah, so that's what you see a lot on here. You do. And you see a lot of people being mad about you doing the same things they do. They do. And then they checking you, yeah, and then I dare you, boss, to be over there standing up for Tennessee. But I'm gonna tell you right now, mess with any of mine, I'm standing up for him. Mess with any of mine, I promise you, it's gonna be something. Even think about messing with any of mine, and we gonna. Ain't that what you just told me not to do? You be like, what? What? This shit, the Twilight Zone. Half these people, everything they say they don't want to do is really what they want to do. You know, they like the girl that say, "I never go down on a man." She stay on her knees. I guess it just sounds better to say I don't. Yeah, I guess. I guess. It's like the girl that's a virgin because she don't have no kids. You know, I guess. I guess. It's whatever you call it. Mm, mm. And like I said, and that's what'll leave you open for all that destruction. You keep commenting people, don't worry. It may not be none of the people you came from, but it's gonna be somebody who, like I said, they built for this shit. And we saw that this week. You know what I'm saying? Trees is built for this shit. Y'all know, like, if you ever like been over YouTube and seen like a hellified drag, you already know they call that shit a funeral. You already know. I mean, like, woo! It's like ether. No matter what track you make, it it'll only compare to a ether. You know what I mean? And over YouTube, come on, that ain't even the only one in history. Like I said, there's been some. You name some people, they done gave some epic drag. You know what I mean? He ain't some epic drags. I'm like, shit. I don't know, a drag like that. I don't know. If I probably would have to sit there and just start laughing because at a point I just would have had to be like, you know, flags in the mofo out. Say, wait, none of the, hey, the whole crew gonna back and say, ooh, let me, what I IG you that I'm with you. I'm with you, sis. I'd have been, sis, come down. Abort, abort. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. You ain't winning shit. Shit. It's gonna be 100 grand in medical bills. Shit. But no, like I said, but old man, like over the years, especially during the pandemic, there was a couple of like funerals. Like no, before she got on the witch call, she was putting out some funerals. You know what I mean? I done seen Tracy do funerals. I done seen people all over this mug do drag. I done seen Deidre do a drag. I mean, I done seen some drags. I told y'all King Payne drags. I done seen some annihilated where you be like, do people not know it's real mofos out here who do this shit? Like they, man, they do this shit. They will, you'll fall asleep, wake up, they still dragging you. Like they gon' drag. You jump up in that boxing ring, you better be ready to hustle and guzzle. You better be good, or you better have a hell of a Mickey on the side. They better be giving you the best motivation. Go on out there, Rocky. You got this. Don't you put your head down. Put your you. They better be giving you something over there, cause I promise you. And that shit, like I said, mine, mine, mine. Man, last time I seen a drag, like I said, in real life, I done seen some drags like that. But you know, like I said, real life, you know, it's on so long, any drag gonna go before it turn physical. But the last time I seen somebody drag, I mean, they went from like the morning roasting this mug to like 2 a.m. Like they started at like 8:30 in the morning. They got on them every park we went to, every place we pulled up, every time somebody new came, they roasted this dude all night. But you know, for me, I was just like, damn, he better than me because I'd be plotting homicides. Like, it's just too much. You're taking it too far. It's just too much. It's just too much. Like, damn, but I'm telling y'all, I done seen it on here. I done seen some funerals, Joe. And some of these people come back. You know, when they come back, they don't talk about it. They leave that in the whispers. They say you might not have known. Since you ain't bring it up, you must not have been at the funeral. I just ain't messy. I was there. I was there. I seen it. It was man. That's why I'm not even surprised that the streets was sleep really yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't surprised. You know, Amber is following this case, which is good. I believe she's on actually right now. Is it the McCroy case? But yeah, she's definitely following that. That's a good thing. That was on yesterday. Triple A, hey sis. Hey sis. Oh no. I was just saying how I had rewatched that and I said, man, that was one of the drags you gotta call a funeral, man. Like I said, I done seen over the years. Like I said, it's not just that one. When it's that style, you be like, that is a epic drag. That ain't even being messy. I'd be messy by lying and sitting here saying, "Nah, I don't." Because really, I thought even worse. I wouldn't say what I'm gonna say is, yeah, no. See, like I said, unlike most of y'all, I go a lot of different places. So if you think I ain't been watching in beef segments and scenes, right, ain't nothing to do with them. You think I didn't sit back and laugh or enjoy it or think, oh, that was a whack drag, that was a great drag, that was a fucking funeral. Like that was like you can't even come back from it. You come do a 7-hour live talking about a mofo for 7 hours and be like, mm. Because the drag is over. It's done. It's done nada. I mean, it's ether. Y'all already know. If you know anything about rap, y'all know ether. No matter how good of a song, and there's been a couple. Drake came with back to back. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of songs, but you just can't touch ether. So when you got a funeral drag, can't nobody touch that drag. Like that's the drag of that one. That's the drag of the century. That's the drag that'll have jokes coming in later drags from the jokes in the drag. Like that. That's when you know it's an epic drag. It got, it's selling T-shirts. It's a drag. Like I'm saying, that ain't to be massive. Shit. If I got dragged like that, if I went on somewhere and got dragged like that, shit, I'd be on here telling y'all like, hey y'all, some real shit. I got dragged. I got drizzag. Man, hold on. I gotta get these stitches. Cause I got dragged. Goddamn shit. Darling, I'm calling here and be like, oh, hold up. And then look, sometimes people be insulting people and you be insulting your buddies on YouTube, because we're in the Twilight Zone on YouTube. So they be insulting their buddies. Yeah, that's why you did this. You be like, so did your buddy. That's why you did this. So did your buddy. That's why you did this. And so did your buddy, Joe. So like you're not insulting shit but your buddy. Cause your buddy's sitting there thinking, damn, you just said all that and I did that shit too. Hey Tina, hey sis. So yeah, so like I said, I just, like I said, I told y'all anything I watched Sparkle's name about 8 times. You know what I'm saying? I do. I get a little compulsive with stuff sometimes, and I do rewatch it. That's what I choose to do. I can. It's not illegal. Yeah. Then that way, when I speak on something, I know for a fact I seen what I seen and I heard what I heard because I watched it over and over. I rewound. I said, run that back. Run that back. Let me run that back in the mirror, buzz. Turn me up in the snare. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said. But this YouTube, so I only be saying something that was a drag because it was about, yeah, I don't give a damn who that. Like I said, that could have been about me. That was a drag. It was a drag. Tamaki. Oh, you on your lunch break, Tina? Enjoy your lunch. What you eating for lunch? What you eating for lunch? My ready back. uh, oh no, we was talking about that trees drag. That's what sorry, not we, because I know around here on YouTube, if the content creator saying it, that means everybody in the chat was saying. And I was just not even being, like on a breakdown of the drag. I already talked about that yesterday. I was just saying, like, there's some epic drags I've seen on YouTube, and that hit the list. Like I said, you're not alone up there with some epic drags I've seen, because I've seen some epic drags on YouTube. Where you like, whoo, drag nation. Galvin. The reason I watch him, I done seen him drag. Shoot, I done seen some draggers. I told y'all. Um, um, Nozio? Who? I done seen her do whole funerals where she wore a whole freaking outfit with a whole veil on and shit. Like she was mourning them. I can't make this shit. And then wait, and so when she was all dressed up, I said, "This shit better be funny, hilarious." I seen her do a drag on her back porch when she was staying in Florida. That made me literally almost need the Heimlich maneuver because I almost choked to death on a mozzarella stick I was eating. Like actual factuals. I done seen King Pang drag. Some draggers out here. They can drag. Tracy dragging. D-Dress Husnika dragging some draggers out there. I done seen it. So I got a bunch of pals on here, man. The most positive thing I've seen on YouTube, the biggest drag, the biggest shit show, the most beautiful thing I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of categories. You know what I mean? I should give out awards. I think at the end of the year we'll have to do an award ceremony. And somebody say, "Dang, where's somebody dragged you like that?" I don't put myself in no shit like that. First of all, shit. Secondly, I just had silent for a minute, so at least if I could try to get something in. Yeah, at least get one, try to get a good one liner in or something. I'm gonna start laughing like, damn, you done him like shit, shots fired. You did. Anybody can be roasted. I mean, now somebody just really roast me because they just say, "Oh, she brought up how she roasted somebody. Now we're gonna have a full roast on it." That's your prerogative, and I probably won't be watching that bunk shit. Think I won't. But I jump up on anybody's shit and start a, you know what I mean? Anybody. Anybody. Hey, as soon as they start, just start the drum roll. Shit. uh Love you, Emma. We know ain't nobody here doing nothing, so we be like, "Oh, it must be an accident," and we know you out moving around. Oh yeah, like I said, just talking about that, and see, even with that, it was like at least at the end we get some laughs out of. People not walking around, man. I mean, not that was watching it, but some of the stuff that go on here had the people watching it, man. They be pissed. Y'all know I'm just shooting the shit, talking and shit. Tennessee, you go live today in at what 3? I'm probably have to watch you while I'm out. What time is your live today, Tennessee? It's at 3. That's what I'm trying to see. Oh no, you go live this evening. I don't know why I thought you were going live early today. Oh no, you are. I was gonna say I thought you were going live today. Yeah, you go at 3. Definitely. While I'm in motion, I'll definitely be listening. I would definitely be listening. Like I said, Amber's been covering that Marvin McRae case. Like I said, that's how I'm keeping up on even hearing anything about it really, and staying connected fully to it is listening to that. So that's also something good. I believe she's live right now. Yep, she's live right now, covering that. Um, see anybody else up in here? I'm just making sure. Making sure. My AAA, did I speak when I see my AAA? You know I don't want to miss my sisters. Hey, sister. Hey, Maria. Hey, sis. Yeah, that's why I just seen your name, AAA. I said, wait a minute, did I miss you? But I see you just come. Did you just come in? No, you just came in. But yeah, like I said, y'all. So I've seen it. I mean, it's a billion categories out here. I mean, it's when you judge. Now, if I come in, as soon as I walk in, oh, did y'all know such a had Drake, such such? Do y'all know such had turned on such such? Did y'all know that this had happened? It's all public information. I didn't make it up. Now, some of the stuff might have got pulled down. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, I don't know because Nosy Channel back. I don't know. She might still have money. But like I said, most of this stuff is still up. I don't know, make this up. This some of these people, like I said, some of these people, this they do. They just stay in verbal annihilations all day. Sometimes they get verbally annihilated, but that's what they do. That's just what they do. That's what they ready for. They ready for that smoke. It's just like when you know people that can box, like they can fight, and they stay fighting. They stay throwing them dudes because it's what they do. It's what they do. They'll get into. They put them hands on anybody. Some people, that's just what they do. It's the game. But when you, like I said, once you out in the water, though, there's no rules to the shit. You never know what devils you run, whatever's you want to run up on. You know what I mean? You gonna run up on them. Shit. I'm wise enough to know they there. Everywhere. Everywhere. I said, big and wise because it's gonna be days you're gonna have to put them up. Your own dukes up. You don't have to put your own, verbal annihilations out. Save them. I don't want to be doing it all the time. Because you take too many L's, no matter what you saying, ain't nobody listening. They don't give a what you talking. That's how they be, man, shut your man. Them little kids was checking you the other day. I remember we was like 19. This dude was talking crazy. It's like 14-year-old. Hey, that 14-year-old got all in his glamour. About through 2, 3 years later, we somewhere and he talking shit to somebody. He said, man, a shorty beat you. Because people ain't gonna let that go. They go, man, you was talking all that woom woom and that little kid put them flip flops on you. Oh, I see Foodie. Who make it something to eat? Yeah, I know I'd love to hear about it too. Oh yeah, John Walsh's daughter. Yeah. Now oh my goodness. My love for John Walsh, I've said this before on a video. My love for John Walsh started when I was a shorty and the Adam movie came out, about his son. And then after that, he came out with America's Most Wanted. And I just stayed faithful. And then, finally years and years and years later, they finally captured the person who killed his son and kidnapped his son. And I just remember like, oh, I just had this respect for John Walsh. Then he had that show. He had the little John Walsh show, and I watched it. So it was that. But just hearing this stuff, it's like, oh, I have so much respect for you. People are human. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is another good one. Then what's going on with Ricky Martin? What's going on with Ricky Martin is sick. It's sick. It's sick because it's his whole freaking nephew. You should not have no relationship with your blood relatives. They shouldn't be that cute. They not that sexy. They not that bad. They not that none of that. That is sick. Yeah, there's so much going on. That's right. Wait, 2 laughs about what? You know, you come in like, wait, Susan, wait, what were we talking about? Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like I said, the one good thing is every channel brings something different. And some days you want to look, just like Sundays, no matter where I'm at, I want to go catch me one of the little hole of the wall restaurants in the hood that nobody gonna have the barbecue sauce like them. Don't nobody make their fries like that. Don't nobody wings be perfect like that. You don't even gotta tell them lemon pepper, cook them hard, nothing. They just gonna make them perfect. So sometimes we just want a little bit of that. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, the greatest thing is for everybody. I don't know about y'all, but every time I push subscribe, I did it on my own. I did it on my own. Everything I watched, I didn't need to come and put out a broadcast. Just watched at 2 minutes and no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Like I said, for me, respect the two-way street, and I can't disrespect nobody not disrespecting me. Period. I won't. I won't. You want to keep me in a respect place with you all the time? Keep one with me, and I won't never change up on that. I promise you that. I promise you that. But you show me your ass, and I'm gonna surf foot. And all the codes and things I stood under to people I respect, you ain't under that code no more. And so if you want something different, get some respect, and then we could think about it. Because I can even show respect to people I don't like. I can. I can. I can. I can. My respect is not speaking on them. My respect is not noticing them. That's how I show respect. And vice versa. That's how you show me respect by just moving on. Just move around. You know. Like I tell you, I'm gonna say it again and again and again. I got no enemies on here. I got none. If somebody's made me their enemy, that's good. Have a good night with it. I hope it gives you sweet dreams and turns you on sometimes. But other than that, I have no enemies on here. None. 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 And I have no love for anybody who on here bullying. Okay. So it's not what people call them, but it's what you're doing everywhere you go. It's not we in conflict with each other and we calling them bullies. No, 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 no. I'm talking about them bullies. You know what a bully is. We know what bullies do. So that no, I got no love for that in no sector. No, no, no. And no one tells me what to do. No one gives me advice or information on anything so that I can do it. I make up my own mind. Let's see what else. Anything else people think around here. You know what I mean? I make up my own mind. And I'm forming a sisterhood. And in that sisterhood, I stand with every sister in that sisterhood. Everyone. And everyone ain't a content creator. But I stand there. I stand with them. They are not alone. They are not alone. I stand with them. I do. So it's many. It's many. And some in that sisterhood might not even like each other. But that's where I stand. That's where I stand. You want to put me somewhere else? You can put me wherever you want. You can put me wherever you want. You can say it's whatever you want. You can say I'm thinking like you. You can say I'm thinking like them. I can think like whatever. But please note that. What else? And that's it. Because you gotta make sure you say that. Because then suddenly you only mean this. You only standing here, and you only nope, 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 nope. I'm forming a sisterhood. I call you sis. You're in that sisterhood with me, and we're building a relationship. So in that chain I'm making, you may not have joined hands with each other, but once we join hands together, it started to change because it grows and it keeps growing and it keeps growing. And trust me, the one thing you can't make me do is you can't make me have peace with somebody. And I'm not here to force nobody into no kumbayas. I'm here for a bigger picture, a bigger movement. You know what I'm saying? A real stance. And a real stance. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And cut off some of this old catty ass fighting all the women doing on here. It's like it's petty as hell. Like it's stupid. It's petty as hell. Like I said. Unless you're doing like the other night, just go full out on some old dragging out. Do that. This other stuff involving the kid, all that, that's unnecessary. But if you want to drag it out, do it that way. Then. Let's see how long people want to keep getting dragged. I bet should have shut down a lot quicker. Instead of endangering our families, our friends, our privacy, because you don't like somebody. So that's this shit boiled down to. So, yeah. But like I said, so I'm gonna get out of here. I got somewhere to be soon. It's only 11:30. This day is going so slow. This day is going so slow. Feel like watching something funny. I don't know. I think I might watch some Dave Chappelle. I really do. I think that is what I'm about to do is watch some Dave Chappelle, and then I'm gonna head out at like 12:30. Yep, everyone is the same. Everybody is the same. Everybody came in here and what they buy the royalty is them showing the best of them in the room. That's it. That's it. You ain't gotta come up in here and defend nobody. This ain't that. You're not in court. People be running up in places defend. I mean, damn, Johnny Cochran's. What is your retainer? Y'all don't have to. You don't gotta defend yourself. If people don't believe you something or they think you something, let them. Because obviously fighting them ain't stop. Shit, it didn't stop. If you're just doing it to click and clicks and views up, you just keep going. Do what you do. Like I said, it hurt. It hurt. I don't like being the same as everything else. So if they, everybody fighting in one in this chat and everybody doing this and doxing in chat and stuff, then I ain't doing it. I'm prove everybody ain't doing everything. And I'm also prove that you're gonna have the same players that's in the same chats. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it here, they ain't doing it there. And if they're doing it there, they ain't doing it here. So when you tell me they can't, I'll tell you they can. When you tell me they won't, I'll tell you they will. When you tell me what they did, I'll tell you what they don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's it. That's it. And I love all of you. And I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Have a good day. Have some fun. I hope it's not too hot. If it is, I hope you're in some pools or in some cool air, drinking on some good lemonade or some water. I don't know. Like I said, watch a funny movie today, y'all, because I am. Watch a funny movie. I'm gonna listen to me some good music while I'm on the road, while I'm heading out. I'm gonna just jam out. I've been 80s rocking in my ears this whole time. And I've been 80s rocking this whole time in my ears. So I'll continue to listen to some good music. And that's it. And the reason that I can go to sleep easy at night and I can wake up good in the morning is because I know I'm only responsible for me and I know what I did and didn't do. I know what I put out into the world. So when I go to sleep easy. I don't go to sleep worrying about who did wrong or who didn't. Who was good, who was bad. If I can go to sleep and say, well, I know one thing. No matter what happens, I wasn't involved. I know no matter what happened, I wouldn't do it. I go to sleep good. And I wake up even better when I know that. So, as I tell you, hey, Trick Mama, hey, sis. So that's what I'm telling y'all. I don't even worry. I don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I worry about who I am. And I worry bigger than what I'm doing on here. It's what I'm doing in life. You know what I mean? What am I doing toward my dreams? What am I doing toward what I believe in? What am I doing in, what I stand for? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not worried about nothing else. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I see me still late. And when it's real hot outside, that's the one thing I notice about him. He's like, wait a minute. You know how I be bugging for extra trips. How about we cut some of them off? But he came here earlier and he hadn't had water in 700 years. I said, it's so thirsty. It's hot. That's why I tried to tell him it's hot, but you want to go for that walk. Let's walk it out, bro. Yeah, till he got so hot. And He came in, he drank a whole. I said, I knew you was thirsty. That's why I got your water ready before we even left. Because I knew. I said, it's hot. It's hot out there, Papa P. I said, but what I was going to do was when we got out there, after he used it a couple of times, I was going to see if he wanted to start walking. Because he'll know by the way we're moving if we're going for the walk. He was just a pull going, trotting. I said, okay, Trotty. Okay, Trotty. He was turning around in the block. Enjoy your day too. I'm telling you, so now he all whooped. He knocked out. He's exhausted. It's been the roughest day of his life. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Love you. I'll see you later in another chat, maybe on somebody else. Hey, I might be in your channel, one of you creators, and I might be in there watching in your chat or watching for the phone. It depends on where. I don't know. I might just be listening. Who knows? But everybody have a good day. And if I don't see you later on, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. See ya. I touch you twice. I won't let go.